Hi, everybody. In 1963, there was a conference on civil rights that was organized and attended by interfaith clergy, and I'd like to read you what one of the attendees said. Few understand how insidious, how radical, how universal and evil racism is. And he lamented that racism is man's greatest threat to man, the maximum of hatred for the minimum of reason, the maximum of cruelty for a minimum of thinking. Isn't it amazing and awful that those words are so relevant today? The speaker was Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who was a Polish Jew from Warsaw, and he was invited by colleagues here to teach at their seminary in Cincinnati, and he fled Warsaw in 1939. He had a great deal of trouble getting here, and he had to leave behind family. His mother and two of his sisters were murdered during the Holocaust, as were my grandparents and my uncle. And we discuss that in my forthcoming documentary, Family Treasures Lost and Found. Heschel never forgot the memories of bystanders who allowed the Jews of Europe to be destroyed. And he marched in Selma, Alabama with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and John Lewis and other civil rights leaders. Now, Heschel was a thinker and a leader in the religious community, but how many Heschels today are we losing in the world refugee crisis where 100 million people are stateless? How many Heschels were lost in World War II? It's so important to safeguard our thinkers and ordinary people so that they may live out their lives in peace. And so let's resist those who spread hate and remember that Heschel and his colleagues would have done the same were they alive today.